What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks and all that great stuff that we love to buy and collect and actually own the media that we love instead of renting it in perpetuity. I know I say that stuff every week, but if someone's new here, I want them to really know what we're talking about here and what this is and all that stuff. If you like this kind of stuff, please give me a sub, and if you like this particular video, a like is real helpful as far as getting the word out about what we're doing here, what we're talking about. Hopefully I get you talking with me in the comments below, because it's really what this is about. I really like to just meet and talk and communicate either online or whatever with other movie collectors, because, you know, we are becoming a niche group here, and it's keep this industry going, we got to stick together. So that's what it's all about. So I have a few things here to share with you. Some of it is what my 2021 process for collecting, and also I do have one unboxing to do. On the unboxing front, I did ask a while back, would you guys rather me let them pile up and do a big unboxing, or do it a little at a time? I got both reactions. People want to know as soon as you get something, and a lot of people really want you to just pile them up so it's a big, huge unboxing. Well, I'm going to have to do it the other way. I'm going to have to just sort of show you things as I get them, and not this particular video, but moving forward, I'm going to sort of redo my unboxing a little bit so I can do it a little more in-depth if I'm only doing one or a few things, because I can't let things sit unopened. I have to open them and watch them. And that is one thing I will share with you right now. My philosophy on collecting, and I think we've talked about this before, is movies are meant to be watched, not to be stuck on a shelf and, you know, look pretty. I like that they do that. I like a nice looking collection. I like nice packaging and it looks cool on the shelf. But movies are meant to be watched. This is my opinion. Movies are meant to be watched, books are meant to be read, and toys are meant to be played with. That is just my opinion. It's not like the right opinion or wrong opinion. That's just how I roll. So if I buy something, my sort of mental goal for that thing is to watch it within a week of purchase. Because if I'm not hyped to watch it, why am I buying it? Really? You know, now I know sometimes maybe we get a Christmas movie in the middle of the year because it's on sale. Okay, I kind of get that. Although I usually, if I do that, I probably still go ahead and watch it. If it's a blind buy, especially, I will watch it immediately because I want to know if it needs to stay on the shelf. If it's a movie I know I like, but I'm unsure about the presentation and want to know if there's a better presentation or whatever, because I know there are, and I'm starting to buy more international things, and sometimes you can get a better presentation, a better scan or whatever from the UK. I'll pop it in and look at it. Very seldom do I buy something off season and wait till the following season to watch it. This is just my mentality, the way I work collecting wise. You know, there are people who are archivists who buy in bulk, and they're buying it to preserve that movie on physical media, especially if it's not available streaming, and that's great. That's a whole different ball of wax. That's a different thing than what I do. And I appreciate those guys. I'm thankful that they're out there because they're doing a service that I don't have the space to do even in this studio space. I don't have that luxury of space. So I'm glad those guys are doing that. Anyway, a lot of us made resolutions at the beginning of 2021. It's a common practice. It's what everybody does. I did make a resolution, and so far I'm very proud to say that I'm sticking with it. And my resolution is, I feel that if we are going to support physical media as an industry, to keep it moving forward, to show that we have love for it, to keep that interest going, that what I am going to do that, and what I hope that a lot of you guys are doing as well, is I'm going to choose to buy directly from those studios as best I can. It's very tempting to buy from Amazon because you probably get free shipping like I do. Or it's also very tempting to buy used. And I love buying used too, and then I still will buy used. That is not going away, because that is another part of supporting our industry that I want to support, is the brick and mortar stores that still sell used media, that buy and sell used media, I want to support those guys. So I still will spend money in those places. But as often as I can, I am going to either, one, buy from the studio putting the film out, or two, buy from a boutique distributor that is making that available. And let me set some examples for you. So I really wanted this Demons 1 and 2 4K set that's coming out from Arrow. It is not coming out of the United States. It is a Region B release. So that was very easy to do. I have not seen it. I did out of curiosity look, and I wasn't able to find it on Amazon. And that's fine, because what I ended up doing is ordering that from Zavi. This will be my first order from Zavi, and I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm worried, because I have heard their customer service is tough and whatever. I'll see. I will see. Because Zavi was the easiest place I could find to actually bring that movie over here from Arrow. Arrow doesn't have as best I could find, a really easy way to order direct from them into the United States, so I had to find a place. So that will be coming. That unboxing is coming. And I'm going to share with you, since we're talking about this process, some things I've got coming that I'm really excited about. So the next thing I wanted to get in pre-order was the second sight version of The Nightingale. And if you haven't seen that movie, it was one of my favorite films, theatrical films I saw in 2019, and it did come out in a pretty basic Blu-ray release here in the States, and I was going to get that, I just hadn't gotten around to it. But now I see that Second Sight, now that I've had experience with Second Sight, I have the Dawn of the Dead set, and love it, love their quality. I wanted to get more from them. I want to give them more money. That is part of my goal this year. Make sure I give money to these boutique distributors. And I saw they're putting this film out with a lot of extras, and I anticipate a really good transfer of video and audio. So I ended up getting that from Diabolic DVD. Diabolic DVD is an online retailer, but they focus on us. They focus on the collector. They have access to most of the boutique releases, and they do charge a shipping fee. You're gonna have to pay that. Amazon doesn't always, but I'm importing, so there's no avoiding the cost of shipping anyway. But it's worth it to throw some money toward Diabolic DVD, because they're doing what we love. They're not just throwing everything, including hand soap and paper towels and dog food, on their website, along with movies and hopefully a boutique release here and there. So I got that from them. That'll be coming. We'll see. It comes out this month, toward the end of this month. But we'll see how long it takes to actually get here. I'm hoping not too long. And the last thing, I've got a lot of other things coming, but I'm just kind of showing you the spread of what I'm doing. There is a movie called Irreversible. I'll get into these movies and why I want them more when they actually come out. I've been waiting for a good release. I had the DVD at one point before, the unfortunate thievery that happened here. And I just been waiting for a good Blu-ray release to pick that one up. It's one of those movies like I Spit on Your Grave that you don't watch on a random Saturday night. It's watched for a specific reason. It's shared with people who haven't seen it, because it is a very intense, tough movie to watch. But I love the production of it. I love the way it's shot and edited and the whole thing. So Indicator. I have not bought an Indicator yet, but they are putting it out, and this is going to be my very first Indicator. So what I chose to do is get that through a company called Powerhouse. Never ordered from them before either, so I'm taking a real chance here. But it seemed to be the easiest way to do it, and it's supporting a smaller and like independent retailer. And this Indicator release is very limited. I hope you got your copy if you're going to get it, because I'm not sure they're still out there. I think it was a 2000 limited edition. So those three upcoming releases, and two of them are this month. In fact, one of them is coming within days, and then, as I said, the Demons 1 and 2, hopefully it'll be here by the end of the month, but we'll see how long it takes. And then Irreversible in April. So that is my 2020 resolution that continues, is to buy as much as I can directly from the studio or from boutique distributors, because I just feel that is a way, that is the future of physical media. If you look at what's happening with Warner Brothers, big studios are starting to push out of physical media. If what's happening with Universal is any indication, hopefully it is, they'll license out their films as they did with Pitch Black to Arrow to release a nice version of it for us collectors who buy in a smaller number. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of share that with you, share my process of what I'm doing. Now, that said, I want to talk to you as of the recording of this. There are a couple of sales happening that you may want to participate in. If you're watching this a year from when I recorded it, those sales might be going again because they tend to be yearly. Scream Factory is having their Valentine's sale. That's going on right now. Scream Factory is notoriously expensive, so if you want to own some Scream Factory releases, it's a good time to go over and check out their site. They have some actually good prices. Most of the time their sales are not good because they'll tell you it's such and such discount, but it's a discount off the MSRP, which no one sells it at. You end up pretty much what you would buy it for any time. But the sales are actually pretty good, so you should go and take a look. That one's going on right now as we speak. And if you're going to buy from Amazon or Target and Amazon are both having buy two, get one free sales right now. I haven't bought yet. I do have stuff in my cart because I'm trying to decide. Because as I said, I really want to directly support the studios as much as I can. But, a purchase from Amazon is still a purchase from the company. I feel that Amazon and Target are kind of liquidating, though. So I don't know how much benefit this actually is to the studios. But I haven't looked at the Target sale, but I have looked at the Amazon sales. I said I have some stuff in a cart. And the thing that is surprising about the Amazon sales, usually their sales are just, common titles. And most of this one is, but there are tons of boutique Blu-rays in their set of movies that they're offering. I saw Scream Factory. I saw Arrow Video. I think I even saw some Vinegar Syndrome. So it might be worth a look in this particular case. And I know I'm sort of stepping right back off what I said, but I really am not, because there's no way we can exclusively buy from these studios. What I want to do is just be thoughtful. If I'm buying a single release, especially if I'm buying a pre-release, if I'm ordering in advance, why not go to the studio and order it in advance? Give them all of the money and sort of show my love. Or go to these smaller companies that can't compete with Amazon, but they do show love in the way they curate their selection. And for that, I'm talking about Diabolic DVD and Zavi. If you've ordered from I've ordered from Diabolic before and had a great experience with them. They're very communicative. I did order something from them once that the case came broken and they replaced the case for me. So they're great. Diabolic is great. You're going to pay a little bit for shipping, but they're great. Zavi, we'll see. Let me know about your experience in the comments. So anyway, and the other thing is what I'm also doing is kind of trading with you guys on social media, or on some social media, some on eBay, whatever, because I'm hoping it's trading, and I'm hoping it's not people trying to scalp. And there are people doing that. They're buying stuff, and then when it goes out of print, they're jacking the price up. What I bought was a great price, so I'm hoping it's someone who maybe just didn't end up wanting the film or whatever. I did cut it a little bit here so we can get into it. This is something I've really been wanting and just hadn't purchased it yet, and I came across this with a seller that I follow on eBay and picked it up. So let's see what this looks like together. There we go, guys. It is They Live on 4K. So I'm a little scared, and you should be too, about buying John Carpenter films from Scream Factory. There are some John Carpenter films on sale in their Valentine's sale right now, but they've already put this one out. They've already put Prince of Darkness out, in 4K. So it's a foregone conclusion that The Fog is coming and others. So just be careful what you buy from them right now if you're someone who wants to buy their stuff in John Carpenter films in 4K. And I am that someone. I want them in the best possible quality I can get them. Alright, so there it is. There's the front. And I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I'll hold it up here. They Live is a great sci-fi film. It's both John Carpenter at his best and a really fun low-budget film. It has Roddy Piper in it. And it tells the story of a man, a drifter, essentially, that discovers accidentally that aliens are among us and they're controlling us through advertising. And the social commentary that is in this is more important now than it probably even was then. Just replace the advertising with social media. And that is where we are. So there's a slip. This is open, but I'm told it's in great shape. And the slip looks really nice. It does look pretty good. Just a tiny, tiny bit of shelfware there. On the inside, it's the same. And we've got the two discs. We've got Blu-ray. Or we've got a 4K and a Blu-ray. We do have disc art there. And do we have reversible artwork? That's the question, and we don't. I'm going to have some commentary in a separate video on Scream Factory, my feelings on them and some other boutique distributors. You can go ahead and share your feelings with me in the comments, and I'll bring those up in my video about boutique distributors, in particular Shout Factory, Scream Factory. So there it is, guys. They Live. I've been really excited for it. So I will probably watch this tonight. If not tonight, definitely this weekend, because I just love this movie. The music is great. This is some great John Carpenter scoring here. The acting is exceptionally over the top and cheesy, but cheesy in the right way and fun. If you haven't seen They Live, you need to see it, because then you'll know why we're here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. Are we out of bubblegum? Well, watch the movie. Anyway, it's a great film. I hope you appreciated hearing where I'm coming from, seeing the unboxing, and let me know what your plans are. What are your purchases? Have you pre-ordered anything yet? I would love to know what you've pre-ordered already that hasn't come in for 2021, especially if you're picking up any of the purchases I'm getting. More coming in the next video, much more significant as far as unboxings and reviews and that kind of thing. So stick with me. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.